Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Thumpers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. It's been a long while since the Thumpers have been focused here on the channel, but last time out, give you a refresher, we won the deciding Game 3 in the finals, clinching the Year 1 championship for the Green Nachos League. We are now the inaugural defending champions, and we are jumping into year number 2 with our newly built up team. This offseason was the first time I actually got a say in how this team was built, because if you remember when we started the series, it was a randomized shuffle draft with a whole bunch of players I didn't know, and I didn't even get to make my own picks. It was done by a random number generator. So here we are. We are now getting ready to jump into year number 2, and since it's been so damn long since I've recorded, I need to walk through this roster to remember who's been on the team and who are the new signings that we've brought in. So, because I know there was a bunch. So Shane Cruz obviously returns. He's our second-year catcher. He's one member of the Bash Blondes trio. We have new backup catcher Burton Werthers. I believe he came over from another team. No, he's a rookie. Okay, so he's a backup 20-year-old, C+. Okay, solid. Obviously, our captain, Ariadne Hazard, she is the first baseman again. She's the captain of the Bash Blondes as well. Backup first baseman remains Kane Tambor. Aviana Moreno, the third member of the Bash Blondes trio, will be at second base, the veteran at 37 years old now. She's the oldest member of the roster. New third baseman, 19-year-old Bob Shelton. He is a rookie that we picked up out of free agency to replace... Oh my God, what was his name? His last name is Cantu. I can't remember what his first name was, but Cantu is Tristan Cantu. That's who it is. We have new backup third baseman Bland Grips. He's a corner infielder, young 25-year-old. He comes over from the Furry Flyers in his second year. Both our shortstops, Withers Oldman and Burnt Majors, return. They're going to be fighting for playing time there at shortstop. We have newly signed left fielder Ramon Whitehead, who came over from the Riddles. It is his second year in the league. He had a solid rookie year, hitting .263, but didn't really bring a lot in the power department, unfortunately, or the RBI category either. Hey, Macho, welcome in, buddy. Yes, double stream day hype, indeed. I figured I owed you guys this since it's been a while since this franchise has been out in the open. We brought in newly signed rookie center fielder Chris Flores. He's going to be manning the center of the outfield, replacing the veteran who was on our roster for the playoffs. I believe that was Penelope Boyd. Nia Connor returns for her second year with the club, backup outfielder. Bingo Coffee, the new right fielder, he is signed over. He's a rookie, actually, so he is a new signing to replace the right fielder who was on the roster, whose name I couldn't even tell you right now. She was only a playoff signing, and that's why I can't remember her name. Starting pitching, we still have Miller Bruiser. It hits his second straight season as the ace, the young 23-year-old. Vic Kerr, we re-signed from the playoff roster at a discounted price, but he was originally on the Champs, who we faced in the finals and beat, so it was nice for him to get one over on his old team. Our new three pitcher is Grecian Harris, the 24-year-old we signed from the False Knights, who we played in the second round of the playoffs. And then we also bring in Sawyer Radical, the young 21-year-old, who we pick up from the Trackers rotations. He had a solid year in his rookie season. Long reliever Celeste Pruitt was signed out of the free agent pool. She is a rookie. We added her to get some length out of the bullpen. She replaces the veteran closer Testy Booper, who we decided to cut. Declan Valenzuela returns for his second year, as well as Tyler Tang and Sky Sosa. And we also brought in our reliever Orion Reed, who is also a rookie. He was signed to replace Mateo Diaz. What was it? Juanita something? You're thinking of Juanita Hernandez. No. Oh my God, I want to see if she's in free agency still. She's still a free agent. I can figure it out. I could go through all the roster. There it is, Mariano Alfaro. It was Alfaro. Yeah, so we released Alfaro. We released Penelope Boyd. I remember we released Testy Booper. Anybody else? Jimmy Dropkins. After he fucked that error in the playoffs, my God, that poor dude is still a free agent. Any of our other guys out here? Yeah, Grant Peacock's still out here. Mateo Diaz is still out here. Who else is out here? There's got to be more, right? There's got to be. Oh, Veranda James. Yep, I remember her. Marco Karp. Yep, our backup catcher. Lax Hokey's still out here. Which is surprising. I figured he would have been picked up by now, given that he's 24. That's it. Okay, those are the only guys from last year's roster, and we had Butterman start because he was interesting free agent. But anyway, so this is the opening day matchup for the Thumpers here in the series. For those of you who have forgotten how we do the this randomized rebuild, which is going to be the first 4 games we're going to play through, just to see how the team flows with us in control, and we get to see all 4 starters one time through, and then we're going to sim up to games that we think are important. We're playing the opening day game because this is the day we're going to hang our championship banner at our home ballpark, and it's also opening day, so it's kind of a default. The Cubs actually signing Alfaro? Yeah. That's right, they did. Oh, poor Cubbies. So we're taking on the Tramplers today, who are one of the worst teams in the league last season. I believe they managed to get out of last place at the end of the year, but they had a losing record. On the mound for them is going to be Cannon Wright, who is gets ahead and surrounded. And on the mound for us is Miller Bruiser. Tramplers, as you can see, are not a very good team on paper. They are average at best in power, contact, defense, and starting pitching. Speed and bullpen, they are actually pretty decent. For us, we're a power hitting team with everything above the average marker. So we're actually pretty good in all categories, but power is where we really stand out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people hate the Cubs. It's like, you guys broke a 100-year-old curse. I don't get it. Why are we crapping on them? It's not like you're the Dodgers who buy everybody or the Yankees. God, I hate the Yankees. Here's the lineup we're going to be using for the opening day game. Leading off at third is Bob Shelton, the rookie, followed by rookie Bingo Coffey. Ariadne Hazard batting third. Batting fourth, Aviana Moreno. Batting fifth is Shane Cruz. Batting sixth, left fielder Ramon Whitehead. Batting seventh, rookie center fielder Chris Flores. Batting eighth will be Withers Oldman at short. He will get the start over Majors, and Miller Bruiser will be on the mound. Lineup for the Tramplers, leading off at third base, is veteran Alan Owen. Batting second, left fielder Garlique Howell, or Howell, depending on how you pronounce it. Batting third is shortstop Hex Colon. Batting fourth, Dane Walters, the first baseman. Batting fifth, second baseman Alex Bonetti, who was a target of ours in free agency. We decided not to sign him. Peyton Duke, batting sixth, out in right field, the veteran. Batting seventh, Archibald Harvey, who was on the Champs. Batting eighth, center fielder Mutton Owens, and batting ninth is Wright. Let's jump into it and have some fun as we head to Bingada Bowl to hang the banner and play on 87 Ego for the first time with this roster. We're a bit obnoxious. That is fair. I think the White Sox are more obnoxious, though. Go Cubs, go, indeed. Hey, I don't mind it. We gave you guys Arrieta. He won a Cy Young. I think we're even. All right, let's get it on.
Get your mitt ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play ball.
All right, let's get it on. Owen leading off here for the Tramplers, the veteran third baseman, 33-year-old, facing Miller Bruiser. And here's the first pitch of the season. It is his best pitch, the elite two-seamer. And he misses high. That's not surprising. It's Miller Bruiser. Heater up and in is inside. It's quickly 2-0. Slider down in the way, whiffed through it by Owen, 2-1. Slider down and in, chased it low, 2-2. Better up and in. Fouled off, out of play, 2-2. I remember we were away at a Reds game, we were winning by a lot, and our fans started singing Go Cubs Go in the 6th inning. Well, that's division rivalry, I can understand that. Tad bit obnoxious, sure. Funny, also. Heater up and away. Pop foul, that's going to get out of play behind the plate. We'll stay at 2-2 here. Zoomer away. Hit on the ground hard to third. Shelton dives. Nice pick by Bob. On to first. One down. Nice play, Rook. Next up, Garlique Howell. It is Howell. Okay, so it's pronounced Howell, but it's Howell. Okay. Left fielder batting second today. Two-seamer up and in on the first one. Blew it by him. Bruiser takes it at the letters. 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Chased outside. It's 0-2. Cutter up and away. Checked outside. 1-2. Two-seamer down and in. Grounded up the first base line. Hazard dodge out of a reach. Still 1-2. Heater up and in. Popped into left field shallow. Whitehead in. Makes the catch. 2 down. Shortstop Hex Colon up next, batting in the 3 slot. Contact versus righties active here. Slider middle of the plate. Chopper to third. Shelton charges. He'll make the play across. 1-2-3 inning here for Bruiser to start the season. Bottom one, Shelton, Coffey, and Hazard, rookie, and the captain, due up against Cannon Wright in his second year. Third baseman Bob Shelton leading off. Rookie has first pitch slayer and contact for his right-hander at the top of the lineup. That is a very dangerous combination. Let's do it. Slider down. Ooh, that just caught the knees. That's a great pitch. I wasn't going to swing at that. 0-1. Heater down, pulled foul. 0-2 as Wright gets ahead. Slider put in, dumped to right center field, and that is down for a base hit. Bob Shelton on with a leadoff single. That's the first of his career. Let's go ahead and get that ball for him. Now to bring up rookie right fielder Bingo Coffey, the 23-year-old. We finally have a competent right fielder on the roster. First at bat of his young career. Gets ahead active on the first pitch from right. Two-seamer away, just catches the knees. 0-1. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. Good take. Shelton no threat to run over at first base. Heater up, sent to left center field, carrying to the gap. Run down by Howell for the first out. One down, runner at first here for the captain, Ariadne Hazard, the leader of the Blash Blondes trio, who are batting cleanup, third, fourth, and fifth at the heart of the lineup today. High pitch active for Hazard. Heater up late on the swing, 0-1. Chased it out of the zone just a bit. Chased it again, 0-2. Heater up, sent in the hole to second, diving past the second baseman into right field. It's a base hit. Coffey is such a good name. I would get that jersey. I agree. It actually is the last name of one of my coworkers, actually, as well. Aviana Moreno up next, the second member of the Bash Blondes in the cleanup slot today, second baseman. Oldest player on the roster at 37 years young, surrounded and gets ahead active for Moreno. Slider middle of the plate, ripped to left field. That's a base hit, hard liner to left. Howell gets it in quickly. Bases loaded, one down. And here comes the third member of the Bash Blondes. It's catcher Shane Cruz. Mind Gamer is active for the second-year catcher. Surrounded active as well as gets ahead. Heater taken low, ball one. Curveball up, that's a strike at the letters, 1-1. Heater away, fouled off late, out of play, 1-2 as Whiffer activates for Cruz. Thankfully, it's only a minimum debuff since I maxed out the competitive traits category. Chased that one high. Infield fly called for as Owen makes the catch at short, 2 down. Base is still loaded for left fielder Ramon Whitehead, who came over from the Riddles last season. Second year in the league, Whitehead looking to deliver. Is he in his second year? I just looked at this earlier. I want to say he is. Heater up, that's a strike. The letters 0-1, nice pitch there. Curveball up and away, strike called 0-2. That's right, because he only had 1 homer last season. Whitehead has a jawline that can cut diamonds. God damn. Yeah, that he does. 0-2. Heater up, line to short. That's a base hit into left center, and that's also going to... He's got a jawline that's going to cut through some frickin' infielders as well as he drives in 2 on that single. Already has a quarter of the amount of RBIs he had last season. He had 8 in his rookie year. He only has 2 already, and it's only the first at bat of the season. Runners at the corners, 2 down. 2-0 Thumpers lead here for rookie center fielder Chris Flores. Looking to break it open. Right now tense. Surrounded, still active. Heater away is outside. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Blasted by Flores deep to right field. Carrying well. Off the fence. It's extra bases. Digging around third is Whitehead. Flores hanging at second. It's a 2-run double. 4-0 Thumpers as he clears the bases. That's his first career hit. Can we get that ball? Next up, shortstop, the veteran Withers Oldman. Most famous for his 3-homer game at the beginning of last year. He's the first man in franchise history to do that. First bat of the season for the 28-year-old. Mind Gamer active here against Wright. Heater down and in, strike called 0-1. The only redeeming factor for Wright here is surrounded is not active right now. There's only 1 man on base. Curveball middle in is dumped to right field, sinking quickly. Coming in is Duke to make the catch, and that will end the inning. 4 home in the inning, though, for the Thumpers as we get 2 in on the single by Whitehead and 2 more in on the double by Flores as both new outfielders deliver to the second. 4-0 Thumpers lead. Walters, Benetti, and Duke due up. Leading off is first baseman Dane Walters, ace exterminator active here for the first baseman. Cutter middle in. Pulled down the right field line. Coffee over. Bingo puts it away. One down. Next up is second baseman Alex Benetti. He's one of the guys we were actually targeting in free agency, but we decided to go after Bland Grips instead. Heater up and away. Blew it by him at the letters. 0-1. Cutter down and in. Chopper to third. Slow roller. Shelton charges, bare hands, and fires. Gets Benetti by a step. Nice play, Bob. 2 down. And here's Peyton Duke, the right fielder, 36-year-old, is high pitch active here. Four-seamer down. Strike called at the knees. 99 on the gun from Bruiser. 0-1. Slider at the knees. That's lined at the middle of the short. Diving Oldman off his glove into shallow center. That's going to be a base hit. 2 out knock there for the Tramplers. Their first hit of the day. That's going to keep the inning alive here for the 7-hitter. Catcher Archibald Harvey, who was on the Champs last season. And the Champs were the team we beat in the finals. So Harvey was there, and he hit a couple home runs in that series. First pitch Slayer and inside pitch both active here. Slider down in the way, taken low, ball 1. Trade active over at first base is what? Distractor, okay. That's going to be a pain. Two-seamer up and away, taken high, 2-0. Heater away, outside, 3-0. Good take so far from Harvey. Composed active for Bruiser now. Cutter up and away, strike called, 3-1. Slider middle away, that's ripped foul, out of play, full count. Two-seamer up and away, blew it by him, strike 3 at the letters. First punch out for Bruiser, and that ends the inning. Nice pitching Miller, bottom 2. Bruiser leads off, then it's Shelton and Coffee. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Thumpers. Miller Bruiser leading off, the pitcher. He's going to start the inning against Cannon Wright, who is still tense after giving up 4 earned runs and 5 hits in the first inning. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Slider away, pulled to short. Easy play for Cologne. On to first, 1 down. Next up is Bob Shelton, 1 for 1 with a single today, and a run scored. Rookie looking to get it started here. Heater at the knees, line to short, 1 hopper to Cologne. He'll make the play, 2 down. 3 pitches and 2 outs here for the pitcher. Here's Bingo Coffee, 0 for 1. Slider away, strike call at 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, line to left field, hit pretty well, but that's going to hang up there for Cowell, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning there for Wright in the second to the third. It's still 4-0 Thumpers. Owens, Wright, and Owen due up. Mutton Owens leading off, the center fielder, batting in the 8th slot today. Mutton Owens. That's a solid name, boys. Four-seamer up and away, out of the zone. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. Hard grounder to third. Right at Shelton, who fields it cleanly. 1 down. Shelton getting a lot of action over there at third today. Here's Cannon Wright, the pitcher, who's tense. Cutter up and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Check low, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in. Check swing strike, 1-2. Heater up and away. Chase. Ooh, nope. Held back, 2-2. Cutter up. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Slider down. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Bruiser. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Alan Owen. 0 for 1. Bruiser now locked in. Slider middle in on the first one. Just off the plate. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 1-1. Cutter at the letters. That's lined down the left field line into the corner. Whitehead giving chase. It's down for a hit. Lead off. So that's a 2-out single there for Owen. That'll keep the inning alive here as Bruiser down the neutral. Here's Howell. 0 for 1. Has a chance to have Sign Stealer active. Four-seamer down and in. Low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away. High, 2-0. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by him, 2-1. Cutter down in the way. Offside, 3-1. Composed active for Bruiser. Slider down and in. Check swing strike, full count. Runner off with the pitch, slider up and away, blew it by him, strike 3. Third punch out for Bruiser, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, it's 4-0. Hazard, Moreno, and Cruz, the Blash Blondes, due up. Bruiser's not dead yet, going better than all the All-Star game. Definitely. Yeah, he died at, well, hold on. He died in the 4th inning of that one, so there's still time. Hazard up, 1-for-1 with a single today. High pitch active. Heater up on the first one, pulled by Hazard to left center, but she got under it. Therefore, it is going to be the left fielder. Howell puts it away, 1 down. Hey, one by, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, you jinxed it, that's all right. Moreno up, 1-for-1 with a single. I can catch up, one boy. Wasn't terribly much. It all happened in the 1st inning. Let's see, we loaded the bases on right with 2 down. We had new addition left fielder Ramon Whitehead had a 2-run single in his first at bat as a thumper, and then rookie center fielder Chris Flores had a 2-run double in his first at bat as well. Other than that, you haven't missed too much. Miller Bruce is actually pitching well. Heater up and away outside from right, ball 1. Checked high on the slider, 2-0. But you have not missed the first homer of the season, so still waiting on that one. Heater up, crushed by Moreno to center field, but she got under it. Back for it is the center fielder. Making the catch there is going to be Owens, 2 down. Base is empty for Shane Cruz. He's over 1 today with a pop out. Slider away, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Slider middle in, chopped the second on the ground. Benetti makes the play, a 1-2-3 inning. Good pitching from right. He got through the dangerous part of the lineup to the 4th. Colon, Walters, and Benetti heart of the lineup for the Tramplers, due up in the 4th. So would you be mad if I said I wanted this to be like the Buzzard series? Like I wanted struggle and chips, not just all chips? Same. I understand. Hex Cologne up, 0-for-1 today. No, I'm not upset. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it's going so well so far, but it's still early. Two-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1. Heated down and then blew it by him, 0-2. Slided down and away. Hit on the ground is short. Oldman charges on the backhand. Makes the play, 1 down. We're on 87. We're on 87, Ego, right now. We may have to push up there if we keep dominating. If we start blowing teams out, we might push up there. I know. I'm saying let's shoot for that 90. Of course, we're gonna shoot for it. That's always the goal, to make it more challenging. He's even down on the first pitch to Walters, misses low, ball 1. Slider put in, jammed him to third. Shelton dives, nice catch, Bob. Rookie getting busy over there at third, 2 down. Next up is Benetti, 0-for-1. Got her down and in. That's chopped the second right at Moreno, and that's going to be a 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Bruiser. Let's aim for 99 by the end of the year. Now, hold up. I'm not that good. I mean, I know you guys want to see my sanity deteriorate, but come on now. Ramon Whitehead leading off, 1-for-1 with a 2-run single in his first at bat as a thumper. Already has a quarter of the RBIs he had all of last season with the Riddles. He had 8. Using up and in is inside on the first pitch to right, ball 1. Heater up and away, caught the corner, 1-1. Right back to neutral. Heater down and in, jammed it to short, charging his Cologne on the bare hand, 1 down. Chris Flores up next, rookie doubled home 2 in his first career at bat. See if he can do it again the second time around. Gets ahead active. Slider middle in, hit well by Flores to left field, carrying well, running out of room. But dying at the warning track there is the ball as Howell makes the catch, 2 down. And here's Withers Oldman, 0-for-1. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. That's inside, 1-1. Curveball down, checked his swing, strike called, 1-2. Curveball at the knees, hit well by Oldman to center, but it's another sky ball. Therefore, it is Owens. He'll put it away, a 1-2-3 inning for right. He's set down the last 9 men in a row. to the 5th. Duke, Harvey, and Owens do up against Bruiser. Actually, it's 10 in a row if you count Oldman's first out. Peyton Duke up next, 1-for-1 with a single. High pitch still active for the right fielder. Four-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Three-seamer down and away. Strike called. 0-2. Cutter down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Slider away. Outside. 1-2. Eater down. Taking low. 2-2. Two-seamer down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Bruiser. 1 down. Next up, Harvey. He's 0-for-1 today. Two-seamer up and away in the first one. Taking high. Ball 1. Slider down and away. That's a strike at the knees. 1-1. Four-seamer down and away. Check low. 2-1. Cutter up and away. Line at the middle to center. That's a base hit for Harvey. His first hit of the year. Former champs catcher on with 1 down. Mutton Owens up next. Center fielder's 0-for-1 today. Two-seamer up and in on the first one. Blew it by him. 0-1. Slider down and away. Hit on in the hole to short. Diving up. Oldman out of his reach. It's a base hit. First and second now. 1 down. Tramplers have something going here. Here comes the pitcher, Cannon Wright. Will he bunt them over? Wright struck out his first time up. Heater up and in on the first one. Bunt shown, pulled back, strike called. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Bunt shown, pulled back, outside. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Bunt is dropped down fair. Cruz fires to third, gets the lead runner. Shelton across the first. Double play. Love to see it as the bunt fails and we turn it into a double play. 5 shutout innings for Bruiser. Bottom 5. Bruiser leads off, and Shelton and Coffee. Good heads-up play as Shane Cruz continues to be the bunt master.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 27, Miller Bruiser.
Bruiser leading off. He's 0-for-1 today. Grounded that to short his first time up. That's a strike. The letters on the two-seamer. 0-1. Heater up, chased high. 0-2. A little late on the swing. Bruiser locked in though. Two-seamer away, grounded to short. Right at Cologne again. He'll make the play. 1 down. Cruz has a very abusive relationship with base runners and bunting. Yeah, he's the one catcher you don't want to bunt on. And the funny thing is, he's not a great fielder. He's actually pretty bad as a fielder, but he's got that cannon of an arm. It's like the one thing he's good at fielding is bunts. Everything else, meh. Shelton up 1-for-2 with a single. Grounded out last time up to short. Dribble down and in. Grounded the second. 1 hopper to Benetti. He'll make the play. 2 down. Now to bring up right fielder Bingo Coffee. He's 0-for-2 today. He's flown out twice to left field. Heater down and away. Check swing. Strike called. 0-1 at the knees. Dribble at the knees. Line to second. Right at Benetti. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cannon Wright as that is 13 in a row he is set down. Post-game conference is like, Cruz, how do you feel about punting? How the F do you think I feel? Am I a joke to you? Top of the lineup coming up for the Tramplers here in the 6th. Owen leading off, 1-for-2 with a single. Bruiser sitting comfortably right now at 62 pitches. Heater up and away, fouled off, 0-1. Cutter down and in. Chopped up the middle, that's a seeing eye single under the glove of Bruiser into center. Owen on with his first hit of the day, he's 1-for-3. Okay, so I got a funny thing going on in my Bombers franchise. Okay, lay it on me, what's going on? Howell up next, he's 0-for-2 today. Still looking for his first hit of the contest. Alright, so you side Bronx as a backup. Okay, well, yeah, he's also a utility player, so that kind of works out. Go on. He has more caught stealing than my 90-yard cannon arm starter. Oh, Billy. Never change, buddy. Never change. You know, that's just the contradictory status of Billy Bronx. When he does play, He can throw out any base runner he puts his mind to. Everything else he tries to do absolutely sucks. But the fact that he's outperforming your starter, who has 90-plus arm and cannon arm on top of that, is just baffling. I mean, yes, ratings are a lie. Look at Gutierrez. She hit 6 homers last year, and her power is barely above 50. And her contact's barely above 55. Hal up, runner at first. Nobody out here in the 6th. Might be a good chance for the Tramplers to get something going here. Two-seam ripping in on the first one. That's a strike. Go 1. Slider away. That's out off the plate. 1-1. Heater middle in. Sign stealer active. Grounded in the hole. That's a base hit. Singled on the left there for Hal. His first hit of the day is sign stealer activated for the first time today. 2 on, none down as the Tramplers threatening. Here comes Colon in the heart of the lineup. He's 0 for 2. Shortstop looking to do some damage. Slider down and in. Pop foul. Out of play. That hung. Cutter up and away. Skied off the end of the bat to right center. Coffee going over. Bingo there for the first out as the runners have to hold. Good arm from the rookie. 2 on still, 1 down here for Dane Walters. He's 0 for 2. First baseman trying to keep it going using that ace exterminator trait. Slider down and in on the first one. Inside. Ball 1. Like, I think they both have the same number of steal attempts, just Billy gets them. And I'm like, what WTF? Yeah, exactly. Billy just knows. It's that veteran intuition. He knew he was bred on this earth for one thing. Defense. Because we've seen Billy's hittings ratings. He's absolutely garbage in the batter's box. I mean, come on now. He's like Colson dozen rolls, but a better fielder. Cutter down in the way, line to third. Shelton dives out of his reach. It's a base hit into left. Base is loaded now, 1 out. He ain't even a defender, 79 arm and like 60 fielding. Hey, look, that's the one thing he excels at. It's like the AI's programmed in him like, you're meant to do one thing, Billy. You throw out every single conceivable base runner. Maybe he's a glitch on him. Maybe that we need that quality of life patch to fix that. Here's Benetti with the bases loaded. 1 down as the Tramplers threatening here. Cutter away on the first one. Check swing strike. 0-1. Heater up and in. Jammed inside. Good check swing take. 1-1. Bruiser no longer locked in here. Two-seamer down and in is off the plate inside. 2-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 2-2. Cutter up and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Almost hit someone in the nuts there on the on-deck circle. Thank God they were out of the way. 2-2 remains the count. Two-seamer down and away. Taken low. 3-2. Full count. 1 down. Bases loaded. Composed activates. Force him down and in. Rock to right center field. Flores giving chase. Lays out of his reach. It's going to be extra bases, and Benetti's going to clear him. It's going to be a 3-run double as the Tramplers cut the lead to 1. It's 4-3. And he is always tense. And I feel like I hit better with him than my starter has like 60 contact, 50 power with tier 3 contact for a righty. Maybe he is your spirit animal catcher. Bruiser now tense. High pitch active against Peyton Duke here, who singled last time up. She's 1 for 2. Heater down and then strike called or 1. No, she struck out last time up. That's right. She singled her first time up. Two-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 0-2. Slider down. Grounded hard to third. Right to Shelton. He'll look the runner back. On to first. 2 down. Like, what? Billy played 1 game and got locked in with 2 caught stealings and a 3 out of 3 for 4 day. Hey. Billy was on one right there. He just needs that little bit of confidence from throwing guys out, and he just all of a sudden learns how to play baseball. You just have to embrace the chaos, yes, at this point. Harvey up next, facing Bruiser, who's back to neutral. Heater up on the first one, check swing strike, caught him looking, 0-1. Slider down in the way, chop the first. Hazard there up the line, fields the hopper, takes it herself, and that ends the inning. 3-run double by Benetti, cuts it to a 1-run deficit, but Bruiser gets out of the inning with the quality start. Bottom 6, it's the heart of the lineup up for the Thumpers, the Bash Blondes, Hazard, Moreno, and Cruz. Fair point. I play the freebooters. I know chaos. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We all know that as freebooter remains. But I will vouch for you on that one as well, which is very rare because it almost never happens that you two agree on something. 1 for 2 with a single today is Hazard. Flew out last time up. High pitch still active. Slider put in, rope to left center field. That is going to be down for a base hit. Hazard's second single today. She's 2 for 3. Me and the Y Booters for life, indeed. At least I will branch out and do other things. You guys are set in your ways. Moreno up 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball at the knees, rocked to center field by Moreno. Hit well, carrying back Owens, but he's there at the warning track. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 15, Shane Cruz.
Shane Cruz up next. Catcher 0 for 2 today, trying to get his first hit of the day. He's popped out with the bases loaded and grounded out to second last time up. Heater up, rope to the gap, left center field. That's going to be extra bases, and Cruz's first hit of the season. Digging around second is Hazard. She's coming to third. She'll be sent as Howell is no arm. RBI double for Cruz. It's 5 to 3. Thumpers get an insurance run back. Next up, Ramon Whitehead, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single earlier. Trying to bring home Cruz at second. Heater at the knees, rocked by Whitehead, deep center field, carrying well. Running out of room, Owens makes the catch with his back against the wall in center. 2 down. Whitehead just missed a home run. Chris Flores up next, 1 for 2, 2-run double earlier.
Chris Flores.
Curveball middle away, hit up the middle, base hit past the diving shortstop in the left center. Coming around third is Cruz. He will hold as that's a good arm from Owens. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's Withers Oldman, 0 for 2 intense. Surrounded, activates for right. Withers with a good RBI chance to bring him home, though he's not hitting well today. Heater middle in, chop foul on the first one, 0-1. Slider down, rip the first under the glove of the first baseman into right field. It's a base hit. Digging for third is Flores. He'll beat the throw. Runners at the corners. It's 6 to 3 RBI for Oldman, and that'll bring up Bruiser, who will pinch hit 4. He'll finish the day 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Right tense again, coming off the bench to take a crack here. I don't want to waste Tambor just yet. Let's go ahead and do... We'll do backup third baseman Bland Grips, as I don't think Shelton's going to be coming out anytime soon. First year here in the league for Grips, for our team anyway. I believe he was on the bench for the Furry Flyers last season. Let's see what he can do. Heater in the dirt, taken low. Ball 1 is right, is tense still. Curveball down, dump to center field. Base hit for Grips as the pinch hitter delivers. 7 to 3 Thumpers as we go back to a 4-run advantage. Next up, Bob Shelton, 1 for 3 with a single today. Grounded out last time up. And that will do it for Cannon Wright. 5 2/3, 10 hits, 7 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no homers either. Coming out of the bullpen, reliever Esteban McDonough. Subbing in as part of the double switch as well will be outfielder Royal Lim. He will play left field as that will move Howell over to right. McDonough trying to get out of the jam here. Looks like Pat Griffin reincarnated as a reliever. All gas, all junk, no brakes. Two-seamer in there at the knees on the first one, 0-1. Two-seamer away, grounder to short, right at Cologne on to first. That ends the inning. So stranding 2 is McDonough. I am not going to go ahead and sub off Shelton. We're going to go ahead and keep him in. Going to the bullpen here, we're going to turn it over here to, you know what, let's give it to Sky Sosa. She needs a low-pressure situation to get back into the swing of things. 7-3s, the Thumpers get those 3 runs right back to the 7th. Owens, Lim, and Owen, 8, 9, and 1, due up. Mutton Owens leading off, 1 for 2 with a single, facing second-year reliever Sky Sosa, the youngest in our second youngest in our bullpen. She's 23. She's 23. Yes, she is the. Actually, no, she's the 3rd youngest, I believe, because let's see. Pruitt is 22 now, so is Valenzuela. Valenzuela was 21 last year, and Pruitt's a rookie this season. So Valenzuela is the youngest, then it's Pruitt, and then it's Sosa and Reed, who are both 23, and then Tyler Tang, who's the oldest at 27. Heater inside on the first one from Sosa. Strike called, 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Owens checked his swing, 0-2. Ball down in the way. Swung through it, strike 3 in the dirt. First punch out for Sosa, 1 down. Waving bye-bye. Royal Lim up next. The left fielder just subbed in as part of the double switch off the bench. First at bat of the game for him. Slider middle in on the first one. Check swing strike, 0-1. Heater up and away. Checked high, 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Strike called, 1-2. Heater inside. Jammed him to second. Slow roller. Moreno charges. Bare hands and fires. 2 down. Base is empty for Owen. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Forcing him down in the way in the first one. Grounded to second. Right at Moreno. She'll charge. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Sosa in the 7th. Bottom 7 at 7-3. Coffee, Hazard, and Moreno. Heart of the lineup coming up. Bingo Coffee leading off. Rookie's 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit. Base of McDowney. Slider up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Got 2 seamers outside. 1-1. Chase stepping in on the heater. Bad swing. 1-2. Heater away. Cracked by Coffee. Deep to left field. Lim back to the warning track. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Ariadne Hazard. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. High pitch active for her. Started the rally last inning with that hit. Heater up. Chopped the first hard right at Walters on the backhand. 2 down. Base is empty for Moreno. 1 for 3 with a single. Flew out to center last time up. 2-seamer down in the way. Taken low. Ball 1. 2-seamer down and in. Line to short. Right at Cologne. A 1-2-3 inning for McDowney. To the 8th. It's 7-3. Howell, Cologne, and Walters do up against Sosa. There's Howell. 1 for 3 with a single last time up and a run scored. Ball down in the way in the first one. Low. Ball 1. Heater up and in. High. 2-0. Slider up and away. Outside. 3-0. Heater at the knees. That's a strike. 3-1. Curveball down in the way. Line to short. Oldman leaps. Nice catch. Withers. 1 down. Got some hops there for the old man. Next up, Cologne. 0 for 3. Slider from the way in the first one. High and outside. Ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Taking low. 2-0. Curveball down. Chop low. Taken 3-0. Heater up. That's a strike. 3-1. Slider up. Line foul. Full count. Curveball down in the way. Chop foul. We'll do it again. Still full. Slider up and away. Popped up off the end of the bat to shallow right. Moreno out for it. She'll put it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Walters. 1 for 3 with a single today. Heater down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down. Taking low. 1-1. Curveball middle in. Fouled off. 1-2. Walters lost his ace exterminator trade, unfortunately. For him, anyway. For us, that's great news. Slider from away. Taken high. 2-2. Good eye. Forcing him up and in. Jammed up the middle to second. Moreno dives out of her reach. It's a base hit in the center. 2-out single keeps inning alive here in the 8th for the Tramplers, and that is going to bring up the number 5 hitter, second baseman Alex Benetti, who doubled home 3 last time up, clearing the bases. Forcing him down in the way in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Chopper to second. Slow roller. Moreno charges. Plays the out at first, and that ends the inning. Nice pitching from Sosa. Bottom 8 at 7-3. Cruz, Whitehead, and Flores due up. Cruz leading off. Doubled homer run last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Line gamer still active against McDowney. Heater down. Chop the second. Right at Benetti on the first one. 1 down. Whitehead up next. 1 for 3 with a 2-run single earlier. Heater down. Taken low. Ball 1. Slider from the way, taken high, 2-0. Slider hangs, turned on by Whitehead, deep to left field. He got it, beat the drum, it's a home run. Ramon Whitehead matches his home run total from his rookie season as he hits his first on opening day. He's already on pace to have his best offensive year of his career. It's 8-3. Chris Flores up next, 2 for 3 today. Singled last time up. He's also hit a 2-run double. That is the first hit given up by McDonough out of the bullpen. Heater down, rope to right field on the line, but right at Howell, 2 down. Base is empty for Oldman, 1 for 3 with an RBI single last time up. Mind Gamer active. Platter hangs, turned on by Oldman deep to right field, and he's going to beat the drum. It's a home run. Oldman's first regular season home run since that 3-homer game last season against the Bird Lizards. It's been almost a full calendar year since he's hit one, but it's his first of the year, and it's 9-3. Thumpers up by 6. Here comes the pitcher Sosa. We will pinch hit for her. She's pretty much gassed on the pitching side of things. And we are going to give the at-bat here to, you know what? You know what? Let's give it to backup catcher rookie Burton Werthers. Let's give him his first career at-bat here. Let's see how this goes. He is bunter. He's a catcher who doesn't run. Game. Heater down, dumped to right center field on the first pitch. Pinch hitter delivers with his first career hit. It is going to be a single. Let's get that ball for you, Rook. He's on to extend the inning for Shelton. 1 for the single today. Heater down the middle, rope to first right at Walters, and that ends the inning. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to the bullpen here. We're going to turn it over here to Tyler Tang out of the bullpen. The 27-year-old in his second season. He's going to try and slam the door in the 9th. 2 solo homers in the inning for Whitehead and also Withers. Oldman 9-3 to the 9th. Thumpers up by 6. It's the pitcher due up first. That's a pinch hitter. Then Harvey and Owens. McDonough due to lead off. Pinch hitting for him is backup third baseman Alessandro Richard. Decent hitter, volatile active as well, facing Tyler Tang, the second-year reliever. Two-seamer up and in. That's hard. Chopped at the middle for a base hit. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Okay. Tramplers making a go of it. I think most generated players that I've seen have bunter that were slow as heck. Yep. I agree. I think I've seen that a lot as well. Archibald Harvey up next. 1 for 3 with a single today, last time up. Forcing him down in the way in the first one. Strike call. 0-1. Slider pin away. Taken high. 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way. Whiffed on it outside. 1-2. Heater up and away. High. 2-2. Slider pin away. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Two-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Nice pitch. Heater up and in. High. 3-2. Slider down in the way. Sky to left center. Flores tracking over. Gets there for the first out of the inning. Are we still rolling in our player development money? I believe so. I have to check. Matt Nolan's up next. 1 for 3 of the single. I don't remember the total off the top of my head, unfortunately. I don't think we're rolling in as much as we were, but I think it's still a decent amount. Two-seamer down and in. Taking low and inside on the first one to Owens. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Check swing inside. 2-1. Slider down in the way. Fouled off. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch out for Tang. 2 down. Last chance for the Tramplers is Royal Lim. Who's over 1. Slider up and away. Checked outside. Ball 1. Heater up and in. High. 2-0. Two-seamer down in the way. Strike called. 2-1. Slider down and in. Line up the third base line. Just foul. 2-2. Heater up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Tang. That ends the game. Thumpers take opening day victory. 9-3 the final as we win in front of our home crowd, defending our championship and hanging a banner on a successful day. Love it. GG's. GG's. Good offensive day. We started early and we never looked back. It got a little hairy there in the 6th, but then we put it away off their tiring starter and we just never looked back. It was awesome. Hits today, we had a 3-run double there from Alex Benetti to clear the bases in the 6th inning. That was their only run-scoring hit for the Tramplers. For us, we had an RBI double from Shane Cruz. We had a solo home run from Ramon Whitehead, the first of his season. He also had a 2-run single as well, driving in 3. Chris Flores had his first career hit be a 2-run double. Withers Oldman had a solo homer and an RBI single as well. And a pinch hitter, Bland Grips, had an RBI single as well. Wright takes the loss, 5 2/3 for Cannon, 10 hits, 7 earned runs. He falls to 0-1. McDonough, 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 solo homers given up. Miller Bruiser gets the victory. Quality starts, 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0. Sosa, 2 innings in relief, giving up a hit and a strikeout. She gets a hold. Tyler Tang, an inning, scoreless, giving up a hit, striking out 2. He also gets a hold. You love to see it, indeed. Now, where would the banner go? If I had to say, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't really put it on that back wall there, can we? Maybe up above the plate, maybe above the chibi stuff, maybe up there. Like, say, maybe above the bat. Let's start there. We'll put it above the bat for the first one. Alright, player of the game is going to be Ramon Whitehead for his 3 RBI day. He had the 2-run single and a solo homer. Scoring twice for Withers Oldman at a solo homer and an RBI single. He scored once. And Chris Flores, 2 for 4 day, a 2-run double, and a single as well. I would see more in that open air out and left. Yeah, I could see that too. That's fair. Yeah, like right above the chopstick sign. Yeah, I could see that. That's a good place for it. I like that. I'll think we'll change it over there. Oh, yeah, you can fit a ton out there, indeed. Yeah, because then with the stuff in center, you have to worry about getting blocked out by the cartoon characters. So it's like, let's just do the open space. That's a smarter play. I like that. But symmetry. So, if we want symmetry, go to Tiger Den. Cry about Team's retro gaming system is not working again, and you already tried blowing on the cartridge. Who's going to fix it? Majors. He didn't play today, and Oldman had a home run, so. A couple players feeling blue about not playing today, but you need to go home to feed your fish. Reed hasn't pitched yet, so I don't know how good or bad he is. Let's do Tambor on this one. These two players are always fighting about who has a cuter nose. Who you're going to yell at, Kerr or Whitehead? Kerr. Whitehead hit a homer today. Crack has a fish? I do not have a fish, actually. Yeah, 3 negatives. Very unlucky today. Hey, the bird lizards. It's a double header next episode. Shit. Yep, it's a doubleheader. Harris and Kerr are going to go playing Brian and Triffic. Oh, boy. Alrighty, let's see. Anything else happening? Oh. Ooh, Celeste Pruitt, +2 velocity. Nice job for the rookie. Oldman lost his backup position. He can no longer play second base. He's getting a little tired. He's starting to regress at 29. Shit. Anything else to report? Nothing. No roster moves. No one else gets a negative or positive. Okay. All right, let's sum up to the next game. Only 3 games to get through here. Flyers taking on the Champs here, and the Champs win their first game 5-3. Not bad for the runner-ups. Dive Bombers taking on the False Knights here, and the False Knights are blowing them out. They win 10-5. And in the final game of the Sim, Bards taking on the Toucans in a division rival matchup. Toucans blow them out, winning 10-3. Good job for the Toucans. They finished, I believe, either in last or next to last season in our division. All right, next episode is going to be a doubleheader against the Bird Lizards. Veranda Bryan on the mound for the first game for the Bird Lizards, and for us it'll be Grecian Harris, who we signed over from the False Knights. Pitching matchup in Game 2 is Triffic versus Vic Kerr, who we also signed from the Champs. Let's take a look at player development. So we are raking in. We have $2.4 million. Yeah, we're definitely not raking in any money this season, but we have $8 million to spend. So we don't need to be as conservative as we were. Well, we can't be as aggressive as we were last season. We can still be slightly conservative, though. Tambor, chance to get power, speed, and fielding. He does need that. That'd be nice. Harris, no. Reverse split. Ooh, reverse splits. Ooh, 2 chances. 2 gains for Probe. We need to save up as much as we can, but that is a must go for. 2 games on this one for Majors, no worries there. Hazard, extra fielding is always a bonus for her. It'll be here next time. So this one, it's just this one for Tambor this time. Yeah, because we're not giving Grips injury prone. We're not getting falls behind. And these are here for 2 games, so no rush on those. So yeah, this one for Tambor, please. 1 power to 68, 1 speed to 67, 1 fielding to 55. Does not get the bonus 2 power. Does not get the bonus 2 speed either. But he gets plus 12, so he gets 12 of that 22 we took away from him back. So really, it's just a negative 10 for him. Not bad. It's a tier 1, indeed. Generate plus 7 on stats. Come on. Tier 1 on the reverse splits, yeah. Injury prone, yeah, it is a tier 1 injury. That's true. It could be a plus 12 on arm there for Grips at third, but he's a backup. Tune in for the night. Have a good evening, everyone. Okay, Matcha, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. All right, we'll set the lineup here for Game 1 next episode and call it a day. Alrighty, so it's going to be the same lineup we used on opening day for Game 1. Shelton, Coffee, Hazard, Moreno, Cruz, Whitehead, Flores, Oldman, and then Harris will be pitching, obviously, instead of Bruiser. And that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. A big win today. GG's, man. Good night. Good night. So opening day, we blew out the... Oh, my God, who did we play? The Tramplers. We won 9-3, the final score. Offense got it started early in the first with 4 runs early, and then we never looked back from that point on. We had a great pitching performance from Miller Bruiser. Our bullpen was lights out, and our offense picked it up late again to put it out of reach after they got a 3 spot in the 6th. So with that win, we're 1-0. Next episode, it is our first doubleheader of the season against our division rivals, the Bird Lizards. Tune in next time to see how we handle that one. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you all on the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be. And shout-outs to One Boy and Matcha for joining me on the stream tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate seeing you guys as always. Till next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.